Hello there, YouTubers. Welcome back. Seems like we've been going and coming, been buzzing around this thing for a while. Remember I showed you on that other thing how it had those detents in it? This on the double lot doesn't have those detents, but you just got to get your, well, I don't know whether you want them up or down. If they're up, they might be in the way, but I'm going to put it there. I got to slide this piece in here. I think I'll take you over the other side to do that because there's all that nonsense over there, so I'm going to be working from this side. I got shims in here, which I'll probably just take those out now so I don't knock them out. I already cleaned them up earlier. Now, I want to assure you, this battery is as good as this battery can get. The show I did last night, the battery, I started the show, got 2 minutes into it, the battery started flashing. So I said a few common words, and I went up and got one that was supposed to be charged. I got into that movie there, and it went out where it went out. So I charged all 3 batteries last night, and this one here is warm out of the charger. And so we'll see how it goes. And anyhow, just wanted to tell you that. Other things are coming along a little bit. We'll walk you around while I go over and do that. This is getting a whole lot better over here. I think you might have seen this. I'm not sure. But we're getting there. Got some oil filters I have to take up to the machine and crush. I got a burn barrel going with all the little debris. That's almost down to where you just got to rake it and that kind of stuff. These all down here have nails in it, so I take the nails out of everything. There's no point in taxing chipper knives over nails when you can just take them out. And if I can't take them out, I'll burn them in the fire pit up, or just probably throw. I have one place where I put stuff that might have nails in it, up by my parts department. So I'm going to put you, I think, here, which you might be able to see kind of what I'm doing. I don't know how long this will take or how long I'm going to video or all that kind of stuff. Rain's coming in again. Yesterday was a nice day. Taxman treated us nice. Let's see what we can do about getting this in here. We're kind of doing a balancing act here. You know, that wasn't too bad, but it doesn't want to go down in there, which that kind of makes me mad. If I put this way, that would be at the bottom. Nah, I think I like it that way, but I think it was before over the other way. I'll have to check out some of the other videos. Well, we're already into a problem. It's just non-endless problems. And I also forgot to bring anti-seize. I don't want to put this together without anti-seize. I could put that other stuff on there. I'm going to have to draw that down. It's just when you think you're getting someplace, you don't get there. Let me go get, I don't think I got, well, I got to see, I got the Kubota here. The Kubota has a lot of parts in it. But I don't think I got an anti-seize in here. I got the anti-seize brush. It's probably got enough on there to do what I needed to do. Of course, I don't see that in here either. I know there's one in here. Well, and you come back here and you think you're prepared. I wonder where that anti-seize brush went. Well, for the fear of never getting anything done, I got lithium grease here. No, that's penetrating lube. I like this stuff here. You know, when you think you got everything, then you realize you ain't got poop. You know, I thought I had everything lined up. I cleaned those shims off. I got everything so I could just work straight through here. And lo and behold, no can do. We'll put some of that in there. Make sure this bolt. Now I don't even know what I did with that bolt. There it is up there. I ain't fast at getting things done. I guess you guys noticed that, didn't you? Yeah, that'll work. Boy, that kind of goes in there hard though, don't it? Ugh. Let's see if we can't get that up in there. It's gonna have to at least be straight. Well, so much for being straight. I need to really go down in the sawdust pit to do this, but I don't really want to go down in the sawdust pit. So, see if I can find it here and not drop it. Guess what, guys? It don't want to do that. I'm going to have to pull it down in. This thing has a real big washer here, so I'm going to have to pull it down and catch it, because it's a captured, I guess it's a captured nut, or it's not a through bolt on this thing, kind of like an acorn nut at the top. Daggone, that sure looks good. Well, this might take longer than I thought. Nope, it got it. Well, I'm glad to see that. We'll pull it down a little bit, then put those shims back in it. I did bring a, can't think what I'm thinking of. I gotta go underneath. I just can't get that, but I'm going to put those shims in now. Of course, I already lost the shim. Oh, here they are. Oh, what a mess I am, huh? I think that went in that way. This one went in this way. This one went in this way. I brought the machinist level, is what I was trying to say, that I didn't get out. I did bring the machinist level. We're starting to smoke pretty good down there. I don't know. If it comes this way, which it is a little bit. Can you see the fire going on down there, guys? Maybe not. I'll take you over here, show you the fire, and then I'm crawling down in the pit. I didn't say this was going to be easy or fast. Actually, it's kind of like watching paint dry. I'm glad I don't have any sawdust down in there yet. I think you'll be able to see me down there. So I'm going to have to put it in, pull that thing down, then take it back out, put that back up in there. And it's a square nut, so I can't just put a ratchet on there. So I'm going down in the hole. Be back in a minute. From the way that bonfire is burning, I'd say the wood has no, or the wind has no purposeful direction right now. Woo! I'm in the hole again. Where is it? Right here. I hope it doesn't split this timber. That feels pretty tight. Man, I don't even think it went down. Let's see where we're at here, if I got enough room to get that. Yeah, I got enough room to get that thing in. Where did I put it? There it is. Yeah, it caught it. I'm probably going to have to get a bigger monkey wrench. Or a stronger monkey. I can't see that it's coming down. I hope you guys can see it's coming down. Oh my goodness. Man, it don't feel like it's coming down. It should be coming down a 1/16 of an inch, not 32nd of an inch of pull. Because I think there's 1/8 threads per inch on this. Oh man. Yeah, it's starting to get tight now. Not real tight, but I'm only getting about a half pull on it at a time now. Yeah, it shim's tight. Well, I guess I'm calling back up to you guys. There's one of those little things. Yeah, I couldn't have done that up there, that's for sure. Nothing you do on a mill is fast, or it shouldn't be fast. Oh, Lordy. All the way around. I might be able to sneak up right here. Yeah, I did. All right. Let's see what we got. It's crooked as poop. You can't see, that thing's crookeder than a dog's hind leg. I don't know if I can. I'm going to take you back over the other side. And I'm going to have to get a stick and put in there and hopefully give that a tweak. Here you can kind of see the, yeah, I think you can see the angle of it. It's just bad. There, yeah, you can see it. If I can see it here, I know you guys can see it, because a lot of stuff sometimes I don't think I can see. You can. Now I got to get a, hope that isn't so tight that I can't tweak it. Find a stick. Oh Lordy, starting to rain. I might be done for sooner than I thought. I don't find a stick. I don't see any sticks around. Let me, for now, I got a little block here. Let me see if I can't kick it over with a, I do have a hammer here. I think it's moving. No, it ain't moving. Well, go back to the next plan. These, I can let that down now though, because that's out. So I can undo this monstrosity over here, Rube Goldberg, to get something to go. This can come down like so. This has got to twirl back. I'm gonna have to go down there and loosen that up. I think I'm gonna cut these off for now, just because it's easier to get in without those on there. There's steel pins here, and they go into rubber bushings. Well, you couldn't get those rubber bushings anymore. Let me get some chompers. I won't be able to stay back here too much longer because all the equipment in the back of the boat, all the tools are getting wet. Anyhow, they have rubber things that go through, and they're like figure eight, so they have a little edge on them. I guess you can see that. Well, you can't get them anymore, I don't think. I didn't ask that guy up there at the Frick place, or at the Frick place. They might be able to get those, but I just put them on with these little. And what happens is when it's spinning, they pop out. But you can put them in from you can put them in from this side, so if they come out, you just throw another one in there. That one there I can't get out. That's loose. I remember loosening that. All right, let's see if we can't move this. Whole thing's got to come this way. It looks like it's lined up pretty good. No good place to... Oh my goodness. You know, we just did this when I put this mandrel in and out. I don't remember how I did it. It's got to come up in the front here and the back at the same time. I don't think the blade was on it, and the blade doesn't want to come up over that hump in the front. Always something in there. It's it's heavier than this old man can lift, I can tell you that. Ah, crap, I don't want to have to take that blade off. Well, you kind of got to see, you kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm going to call this one quits. You can see what I got to go through. I got to get that up in there. And it ain't going to be no 5-minute job. Of course, anything you're doing on these things is not a 5-minute job. I should be able to push the carriage back in now. And see, yeah, the blade's out pretty far. It might hit. Nope, the blade's hitting as I go in. Back out. Probably just put a scratch mark in my blade. Hope I didn't do that, but I bet I did. Might have. Nah, I got enough oil on it. Anyhow, that's what I got to do. It's starting to sprinkle, and I might work a little bit longer, but not too much. That has to be raised up and go in there, and it's got to come up over that saddle and that saddle at the same time, and then go into all 8 of those pins. Then I'm gonna have to get underneath there and loosen that so it'll pivot out straight. But you don't want to tighten that until you start getting those 2 pins in. And I guess while I'm doing that, I'll get some anti-seize and re-anti-seize it. So that's about it for this show. Just kind of working on that. I worked on a few other things up at the house this morning. And it's just the way it is. Bonfire's doing pretty good. Or not bonfire, just maybe a barrel fire. Can you see that? Well, it's raining over here. It's starting to sprinkle. Not too bad. I'm going to zoom you in. Oh, you know, do you guys ever watch Killinger? He does a lot of leather work and that kind of stuff. I'm going to take you down there. I'm going to take this off. Because it was funny. About a week ago, he did a video on making a burn barrel and how you have to cut this out and cut that out and all this kind of stuff. And this used to be the shooting range here. And I'm sitting there going, I wanted to burn all that stuff and kind of had it in control. And I said, I don't have to cut any holes in these things. It comes with holes. Now, on the inside, these are real smooth. Can you see it? On the back side, it looks like a cheese grater. But you can kind of see, it's kind of neat when it's glowing at night because it's just kind of funny. Now I see we got to turn them 90 degrees so we get some cheese grate there. Anyhow, that made a good burn barrel, and it's been burning. What else works good on it is when it's full of ashes, you just tip it over and roll it, and they all kind of sift the fine ashes out. You can kind of see it sparkling up there. So that's about it for this one. I got to go get some tools, some anti-seize, and some, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to get that thing. I don't want to take that blade off. I've been there before, and it really takes 2. I ain't got the oomph to get the blade off anymore. So sorry we didn't get much further along. Here you can see the angle of that thing, but you couldn't see it. I imagine it was tweaking a little bit from down below. Old man's out of breath. All right, we'll catch you in the next one. I hope you're kind of halfway like this one, see what goes through. I do have a machinist level that'll go on there, and I'll level it up because that's got to be done too. That's just the way it is. When something breaks, you got to repair it. So I'm glad you came along. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you know anybody else that's got to change one of those, they call it a bearing hanger. I called it a saddle. It's like the knees and like the L's and like the whatever you call all that stuff. Every company has their own name for the same thing. Some places call it a submarine sandwich, some call it a hoagie, some call it who knows what. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by. How many names can you guys know for submarine sandwiches? If you're out around, put in the comments down below the name that they call your submarine sandwich or hoagie or gastronomical delicatessen, Epicurean's delight. Called all sorts of things. It's starting to sprinkle pretty good. I got to get out of here. We'll see you guys. Bye.